Hey guys, Natural here. I've got a really interesting video for you guys today. This is showing you how to do a cool glitch where you can get outside of the map on Blackout and possibly win. It probably won't work for you on the first try. If it does, that's amazing. But me and Monster Rebel spent about 4.5 hours trying to do this glitch in a regular game of Blackout, and we finally got it to work today. And this is the footage of it. And here I am explaining what would happen if it didn't work right. And it's either going to do one of about three things. Either we're going to be teleported to the sky where we can walk around and run away from the storm and not get shot by anybody. We'll be like literally above everything, just walking around. Or we will be teleported to the outside of the world, basically. Go ahead and get out of the truck. Yeah, we're going to be teleported to the outside of the world, or the truck is going to disappear and nothing's going to happen. Hold on, let me check it. Alright, now dude, it's perfect. Alright, do it. Alright, get in. Get in. Alright, now we just have to wait. It's going to take a few seconds for blast off, but whenever it does, one of those three things is going to happen. So are you ready? Are you ready, soldier? Are you ready? me and Monster here have done this so many times. We've never gotten it to work on multiplayer on a regular game, but we've gotten it to work on a custom game where we got put up on the sky and we're walking around. It's freaking funny. Give it a minute, it'll do it. Let's move around, maybe it'll be exciting.
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There we go. Oh, I did it! I did it! Yes! What? Yes! 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 Woo! Yes! Yes! We're gonna win! Ah! Yes! Oh my god! As you can see, guys, we finally got it to work. It was really fun. It was the first try of the day with Monster. I've done it. I've been trying to do it for about an hour and a half previously, and a couple of hours the day before with Monster. And we finally got it to work. We were so excited, and so we decided we would do some testing and things like that. And I think we determined that your bullets, whenever you shoot down, they don't actually hit the ground. They hit some kind of invisible barrier. But things like grenades, tomahawks, we didn't have any grenades, but we're assuming grenades will work. But we think the grenades will go down to the ground, but we know tomahawks, and we know mesh mines, and we know stuff like that will work. Will like go through the impenetrable barrier or whatever. But I don't think bullets will, because although we didn't see any bullets hit the dirt below us, it may not have been rendering it, but we didn't see the bullet trail go any farther than just barely below us. And we were just waiting for the storm to go down, and in a second you'll see, in a few minutes, I'll point an arrow at it, where you have to stand exactly in the center of the circle, where that little man is, and that's in the very center of the circle. So like, if you're in a squad, you need to pick somebody that will be the designated survivor, and everybody gives all of your meds to them. And basically, you want to use your trauma kit before the storm starts hitting you, because at the end it does 25 every second or whatever, or every half a second or whatever it is. And so the only thing that is useful is trauma kits and med kits, the red ones and then the trauma kits. And I didn't use my trauma kit at first. It was really stupid. I almost died. I didn't realize how fast it was going to be killing us. But we ended up getting the victory, and the guys were pretty upset whenever we did that. It was hilarious, but I don't know. I'm not going to do this a whole lot. We set it out as a personal goal because we saw it on a YouTube video on one of those Call of Duty top plays things. We wanted to do it really bad, and so we tried for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and we finally got it to work. And it was so much fun. It was a dream come true. Alright, so this little man right here in the little white area, that shows where you're in the safe zone, but in the very end, you'll see it in a second, I'm like moving around trying to find the very center of the circle. Max, or Monster Rebel is the one that figured this out, but the little man will show you exactly where the very center is. You need to stand right there. Get your, the sacrifices, get them to stand somewhere else so they don't accidentally push you out of it and kill you prematurely. And if you do this properly and you're healing as fast as you can with, normal med kits, you should be able to survive just barely longer than the other person. Because that's what happened to me. I was on 24 health and he died or went down, and I was about to die. And like, my med kit was not going to heal me, and he went down a half a second before I did, and that's how we got the W. So, like I said, we're not going to be doing this a whole lot. I just thought that it was really funny that we got it to work. So if you enjoyed, go ahead and try it yourself. It's pretty hilarious. It took us a long time. But if you get it to work, that's awesome.
Yes!
Anyway, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.
We did it! Yes! Woo! Yes! Oh my god! We freaking did it, boys! We did it! Oh my god, my life is complete.
As I was watching this back in editing, I noticed something really cool. You don't just instantly go up there, you actually launch from the ground up there. It happens really fast, but you can see it here in slow motion. Then I go from the ground, and there are like a couple of frames in between me being on the ground to going up to the very top. I just thought that was kind of neat and wanted to put this in here.